Dharma is protection from fear. The real Dharma. We take refuge not in the Sangha, we don't take refuge in the Buddha. Those are a given. Definitely we believe we take refuge, but the real refuge, the real focus. No, wrong, I take it back. Don't take refuge in Buddha and Sangha is wrong. You take refuge in them, but the ultimate focus of refuge, and the point is in the Dharma. Just like when you're sick, the ultimate place you go for healing is the medicine. The doctor is very important, so are the nurses, but it is the medicine. The doctor can tell you how to get rid of a headache, explain where the headache comes from. You can go on and on, you have a headache. But if you take the medicine, then he explains easier. Like that, I give you the Dharma. All this, we didn't talk about gods, we didn't talk about rituals, we didn't talk about protectors, we didn't talk about idams and dakas and dakinis, we didn't talk about tongkawa, we didn't talk about anything. We talked about human feelings, human relationship, and how the Dharma applies. And that's what it's all about. The Buddhas do exist, the idams do exist. The gods, the deities, the dakas and dakinis, the arhats, the Shravakas and Pratyekaya Buddhas and the Dharma protectors all exist, and they can benefit us. But we need to know fundamental Dharma. That is the basis of everything else. And when I make a relationship with someone, when I give refuge to someone, I think about it carefully. I cannot be forced into refuge. I've said no to some people. Many people actually don't want refuge. They get offended, they get upset. Well, this shows you what kind of mind they have. When they get offended, they get upset, they go away. It's better they don't take refuge because they'll do that anyway in the future. It'll be bad for them, bad for me. I don't give refuge easily. But when I give, I make prayers and I may benefit them tremendously. Tremendously. Not only in this life. So, those who take refuge, you should do the same. Love the people around you. How do you love? In good speech, in kind words, consistently daily, in telling the truth, in facing your negative points, in not running away from yourself and the people that love you and good things that you have. How do you take refuge every day? By forgiving yourself that you failed, forgiving the people around you that failed you, and forgiving the people that you have expectancy from that did not do what they were supposed to do. Forgive them. Because if you forgive, you know what happens? Your mind will become light. You'll see anger go away. Very fast. Forgive. Let go. If you forgive and let go, anger goes away. You know what happens? Everything becomes beautiful. The same room, the same people, just like that becomes beautiful very fast. Why? Because our anger. Forgive. How do you forgive? How? Just to say forgive, not enough. You have to believe in the Dharma because you took refuge. That everything comes because of your own karma. So if it comes because of your own karma, how can you blame someone else and be angry with them? You must accept it. So if you accept that's your karma, you cannot have anger. If you don't have anger, you don't get revenge, you don't run. You know what that comes from? Not Buddhas, protectors, idams, and mantras. That comes from taking refuge and knowing refuge. The very first step of Buddhism. We can forgive if we accept it's our karma. If we accept it's our karma and take responsibility, we not only forgive, we push to the next level. Those of us who don't believe in karma, you can see the results. And you know, some of us think karma really exists or not. At this point, never mind. I'll tell you why. Whether it exists or not, if you believe in it and live your life that way, it's still very beneficial. Why? Karma makes you take responsibility. Very simple. It makes you take responsibility. So in the end, if karma is real, you gain. In the end, if karma is not real and there's just death, you still gain because in your life you took responsibility. For the 50, 60, 70 years of your life that you're alive, you take responsibility because you believed in karma. We have to believe in something. No one can run around empty. We have to believe in something, true or false. If we believe in something that makes sense, it works. It works. So therefore, karma is real or not. Right now, don't think about it. If you want to think about it, well, the Buddha's right on everything else. How can you be wrong on this? Okay, it's very simple analysis. Then if you believe in karma, then during difficult times when you're angry or disappointed, or you fail, or you didn't do something right, you will let go very easily. I promise you. That's my personal experience with myself. You will let go very easily. But if you don't believe in karma, very fundamental basis of Buddhism, the very first step, refuge, then your anger will become bigger and more and more and more and more. Why? It's not the people that make you angry. It's yourself not taking responsibility. Responsibility of actions for yourself and the people around you. So the more angry you are, for normal people, they say, yes, it's that person's fault, it's this fault, it's that fault, it's the country's fault, it's the government's fault, it's the medical care's fault, it's the person that's driving's fault, it's your mother's fault, it's your father's fault, or whatever. It's everybody's fault. All of us will believe that. But people with wisdom, which you will hide from, will know, no, it's your fault. And when they tell you, when you're around normal people, you say things to cover. Why? Most people don't know the truth, so you know they don't know the truth, so you want face to cover. But the people who know, you hide from, you run away from, you don't want to see. You don't want to see yourself. Why? You know the truth. Taking refuge in Dharma, and the fundamental of Dharma is karma, has an incredible difference in your life. Instantly. The Buddha's incredible psychologist, incredible enlightened being. Incredible. You take responsibility. So people who take refuge in the Dharma, your anger will become less, not because you did 3,000 hours in meditation, not because you had many lifetimes of being a highly enlightened being. You become less angry and therefore cover less, ego becomes less, self-cherishing becomes less, honesty becomes more. Why? Because you believe in karma and you take responsibility. Very simple. People say, oh, I need to do more meditation, I need to study more so I can lessen my anger. No! There's instant result if you take responsibility, if you believe in karma from your heart. Even suffering becomes easy when you take responsibility, believe in karma. Yes.